So as a kind of a part two to what it's like to build and climb an antenna tower, just want to show a few pictures of, where you're at a certain height at the tower when you're climbing it, what it looks like, or at least for what it's looked like so far on my 80-foot tower build. And we're at somewhere between 39 and 41 feet here. There's a pecan tree there, probably a mid-size, not a giant one, not a 100-year-old one, or however long they live. There's like rotten maple trees, a little bit of a box elder there, a little box elder, in the background on that side there. In kind of the neighborhood, this is what you see. So here we are at 50 foot. This little tool here was just in the way of the picture. This is what actually pulls the tower legs together or pushes them apart when you're taking the tower down. There's the top of one of the box elders there, and this is a oak tree, I believe, and something else here. Here's that same pecan tree, that mid-sized one. We're getting a little bit higher up there, and then the kind of rotten maple tree over here in the corner. Another view of the kind of the neighborhood there. You can see a little bit more of the neighborhood. There's the rotten maple there, just slightly different angle here. That's definitely a box elder there, and I want to say that this is an oak tree. Another little bit of angle, box elder, oak. And there's like going right into the forest there. You can see all the trees we have to kind of get up and over, including like one here that's like still quite a bit higher than the tower at that point, at least. Right here, let me see if there's any way to make this more viewable. This is a cottonwood tree that's probably around 75 foot tall. So we got this area here, that's an oak, kind of the top of this oak tree. Then you got the box elders, and then the big giant cottonwood, and there's some like oaks or something there that are a little bit taller. So here, this is blurry where it just got out of focus where it hit the tower. We're about 58 to 60 foot up in the air. You can see cottonwood and stuff still way above the tower. The tallest part of the oak tree still above the tower here. And a more aerial view, so you can see off into the sky and above the trees a lot more in this about 58 to 60 foot off the ground here. So anyway, as we build the tower and hopefully get more photos and views, we'll like do another part. But yeah, this is where we were, and we're starting to put down the guy wires on the 70-foot section. So next set of photos will probably be 10 foot above this, and then possibly 10 and 20 foot in the same video. So as I said in the other video, that the fear isn't really the height, even though anything with a tower could have a problem, if it collapses or something, or if you slip, there's may not be much you can do. But that's not what's on your mind, or at least on my mind when I'm climbing or coming down. It's how tired I am, before getting to the foot plate, or how tired I am while I'm working there on, at the antenna tower, knowing that I have to also climb down. And then, the heat when the sun is really bright is really hot up there. So those are my main concerns. And when you're trying to pull up a 40-foot section, 37-foot, whatever, you obviously are putting a lot of strain, with your pulleys and gin poles and stuff on the tower. So you never know, if you wobble too much, you wonder if you're going to break something or make the tower legs bend and then cause a problem, which is going to make you, be a fatal problem. But again, you don't really want to think about those things. And I'll be honest with you, I don't want to die. It is scary, in certain aspects. If I were going to climb that tower and somebody said, you got a 60% chance of dying by going up there, there's no way I would do it. But you do take a risk every time you climb.